So you've received orders and are looking at PCSing here to Virginia Beach and or the coastal Virginia area. And you know that prior planning prevents piss poor performance. So today we're going to cover the top 10 mistakes that we see clients making when moving cross country PCSing to this area. Number 8's a doozy, pay attention. Number 1, doing a DITY move at the wrong time. Moving cross country with a pregnant spouse and 3 kids under the age of 5 is not a great move. See what I did there with the words? I get it, we're all trying to save a buck, I do it too, but you may want to evaluate whether moving all the way cross country, especially if you're not going to be involved in it, with that type of pressure on your shoulders. Ask your peers and your superiors what they would advise because they've probably done it before, then follow their advice. Number 2, hold your horses. Going ahead, getting the car shipped, and getting $3,000 of cold weather gear when you're gonna get orders to Alaska when they are not finalized is a good recipe for financial disaster. Wait till those bad boys are in stone before you go doing any irrevocable or unchangeable decisions. You can go ahead and start packing the house, prepping the house for sale, but you don't wanna make any decisions that you cannot change. Number 3, carry hard copies too. I can't tell you how many times both myself or other people who have changed duty stations have gotten here, tried to settle into regular life. They go to the doctor and they realize that they don't have the physical copies. They go back and ask the previous clinic to send those copies and they can't find them, or they send them incomplete, or they try to fax them over. By the way, who's doing faxing? This isn't the 1990s. PDFs are easier. Wake up, people. Just make sure to go ahead, grab a hard copy, carry it with you so that when you're settling into your new routine with the new doctors and the new clinic, the new dentist, you have everything on hand that you need. Number 4, finding renters. It's no secret that I am a huge fan of long-term real estate ownership. The longer you own it, the better you're gonna do. It is not a short-term game that you wanna play. But finding good tenants, managing them, placing them, running good credit, and then doing this all from a distance can be a huge pain in the butt and may be worth outsourcing. It was cheating in high school. Today, all the cool kids are doing it. If you have room in that rent to mortgage gap, a preferable ratio will be about 20% more than what your mortgage payment is. That'll cover things like property management and the occasional repair because nothing lasts forever. It may not cash flow, but it'll at least cover your mortgage payment and those additional pieces. Find a good property manager and get that crap off your plate. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hey, smash the like button and subscribe already. Number 5 is take your time. And when I say take your time, what I mean here is most spouses of military service members generally try to find a job. I get it, go out there, get your hustle on, make some extra source of income. But when you're doing the PCS, you may want to just take a little bit of time to get settled. Coming in and then having to meet work expectations right away can be way too stressful. Come in, get the doctor, get the house settled, get everything set up, then look for that second source of income is a really common complaint or lament of our clients who do it too quickly. Number 6, head count before you head out. Now, this may be one of the strangest stories I've ever heard, but there was a family who was doing a pack out, got everything loaded up before they realized that kitty was missing. Ended up that the cat was in the box spring when they packed up the package. Box spring, mattress, everything was in the truck before they even realized the kitty cat was gone. Everything was fine, cat survived, but you know, still scary. So a good solution may be to just go ahead and get doggy daycare set up, or get the kennel or the crate, put it with a neighbor or a friend, do the pack up then, and then go get the pets when you're doing the move cross country. Number 7, keep the parts with the body. Now, I'm not trying to be crass here. There is actually a point to this. If you've ever gone and done a pack out or moved, you usually take your furniture apart. You have the bottoms of the furniture of the couch, you've got the legs to the table, you've got the hardware, all that kind of stuff. If you end up packing all of this separately and that box goes missing, which if you've ever moved with military, you know can happen on occasion, then you have to go and piece together and find extra parts. That can be a huge hassle. My recommendation, go get a really strong Ziploc baggie, and then they have this industrial stretch wrap. You know what I'm talking about, Sean? You ever seen those?
Yeah.
It's awesome. Take that, wrap it all up, and figure out a way to attach it to the actual table or bundle it all together and wrap it around some larger piece of furniture so it doesn't go missing. Hey, if you're looking to buy or sell, that's what we do here. My wife and I run an elite team of mortgage and real estate professionals to make this process moving in or out or from one location in Hampton Roads to another as smooth and seamless and easy as possible. All of our information should be down below or over to my left. and you can jump directly into our calendars by the link down in the description. Number 8, the one I was telling you about, Maggots Galore. Now, this may sound absolutely disgusting because it is. If you do not empty out the garbage before you hire the professionals to pack up, they may just take your garbage can and throw it in the truck. So that thing could spill over, and all the grossness and the juices could spill over all your crap moving cross country. Or, worst case scenario, let's say a fly or two is in there, you can open up that thing to do it on unload day, and you've got maggots all over your stuff. Make sure to empty out that garbage can. Trust me. Number 9, nobody cares more than you do. Now, if you ever hired someone to do moving, you know that there is a risk of someone breaking your stuff. They don't care about the stuff nearly as much as you do. If you're going to do a DITY pack out where you do it yourself, even then, if you're hiring all your friends by paying them pizza and beer, you know that when you're in a rush and in a hurry, sometimes it's not perfect Tetris that you get to play in that truck, right? And so you've moved cross country, I guarantee you've broken something. But if you have something that's really important to you, you want to make sure that you wrap that with good padding before the movers stick it into the truck. If it's really important to you, something that's really valuable, just go ahead and put it in your car for cross country or leave it with a loved one to ship separately. Number 10 is going to be research, research, research. Just because you found that rental on a popular military website, you know that there are several out there, does not mean that they are trustworthy, good business people, or good people at all. You want to make sure you get references. Maybe you talk to the current tenant that's in place. You check out their online reviews. You check out the Better Business Bureau. The last thing you need on your plate when doing a PCS move is to move into a place that is hot garbage. I highly, highly advise that you start this search process as early as possible. You do not want to have to settle for a place that is less than desirable just because it's the only thing you can find last minute. An additional tip here would be talk to those peers and those superiors again. Get advice from people who's lived in the area that you're going to and follow their advice. Hey, did I miss anything? Make sure to put down your comment of what actually helped you on your PCS down below in the comments to help all of your brothers and sisters in the military. I salute you guys, love you. I was in the Navy for 5 years myself, and there are certain parts that I definitely miss about it. Take care, folks.